Hello, and welcome to Ohio Hobbies. Here it is. This is my 19th penny box hunt ever. This box happens to be from, upside down, Consumers National Bank. My weekly pickups. And I have not opened this one up yet to see if it is circulated, but let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, and we have pennies, and oh, no doubt about it, they're circulated. And look, let's see if we can get a look at that. 2009 formative years ender. How about that for a way to start it out? 2009 formative years ender. All right, there we go. And that is roll number one. That's where we're gonna start. Hopefully you join me for the ride and we find something good. Still no Indian heads. Last few boxes have been a little slow, but I'm still not gonna complain. I've had some good finds. So let's hope for some good finds, maybe a couple varieties. I'd really like to see a proof, or you know, something older than a wheat. But hey, even some older wheats. It's been a while since we've seen anything older than the 1930s. So let's get into it. Quit talking. We are 2 rolls in, and we're gonna have our first true find of the box, and it is going to be our first foreign, a Canadian, 1998. And there it is. First find of the box. Very next roll, and we're gonna have our second find of the box, and it's gonna be our first wheat, and it's an ender 1945. Let me go ahead and get this opened up, get it pulled out, and we'll see if there's anything else in there. Then I'll show it to you. Okay, so we got it opened up, and this is our 1945 ender out of Philly. Not in too bad a shape. And we also had a friend in there, and it is a 1946 out of Philly. So 45 and 46 in the same roll. There we go. We are now, so that was 3 rolls in, and we got 2 wheats and a foreign. All right, let's see what else we can find. Okay, 5 rolls in, and I'm excited. This one slid down. That is a 1918, I do believe. Let's take a look just to verify. That is indeed 1918. Definitely a little beat up, but hey, 101 years ago this thing was stamped. That, we're getting really up close with it now, but 1918. Look at that. It's been a while since I found a teen Wheatie. So we got the oldest of the box now. Right there. We'll keep on going. Unbelievable. Only 5 rolls in. And right there, we're going to have a 1957 out of Denver. And we are on the board with the 1950s. 4th one of the box, 7th roll. All right, we're only on roll 8. I did slide this one over here. It was laying in the pile. And it's got a rather red tint to it, and it looks pretty worn, so it could be another oldie. Oh, it's a 1944. Kind of fooled us, but hey, guess what? We got a 44, 45, and 46 out of Philly now. I have to say, this might be the box of enders. That's a 1974. It's out of San Francisco. Just saying. All right, well, here it is. This was the only thing in it, was the bird scent. From 1967. And it's not in the greatest shape. It's got some dings. It's got some rot, basically, on it. But, hey, It is a bird scent, and it is my third foreign of the box, and it is going into my collection. All right, we are going to have yet another in roll 19 Canadian foreign coin, and it is 1989. That's going to be our fourth Canadian of the box, and we'll keep going. Very next roll, we got one facing us right here, and it is 1956 out of Denver. There we go. All right, roll 22, and the Ender Parade continues. It looks like it's going to be a 1946 out of Philly, but it is another Ender. All right, well, I'll get it cracked open and see what's inside. I'll be right back. Guess what? Did it again. If we can get a good look, 1944. I don't see a mint mark. I'm pretty sure it's a Philly, but another Ender. Unbelievable. That's the most Enders I think I've seen in one box. I'll get it open. I'll let you know if anything else is in there. Take a peek at both sides here real quick. 1944 out of Philly. There it is. Roll 34 happened to produce 3 wheats. Believe it or not, they were all wheat side up, so I have not looked at any one of these 3. I simply sat them to the side and figured we could look at them all together. The odd part is, they all look fairly old. Well, let's start with that one in the middle. I think it's got well, I don't know. Let's start with this one. It's beat up. Let's see what we got here. 1956 out of Denver. And it's been abused. Okay, next one in line is this one here. It is 1951 out of Denver. That's the first one of those in this box. And the very last one is the most worn, and it has a bit of a red color to it. Kind of unique. I think you can actually see the red sparkles. And it is also on the front. And 1955. And I don't think I've seen any doubling on it. It doesn't appear to have any doubling. So, but hey, it is a 1955. And we will add it right there to the collection. Number 11 is going to bring us our second Canadian to the box. And it is a young head. 1964. We'll add it to the finds. 15th roll, I laid them out. And we have another 46 out of Philly that popped up. It wanted to be seen right away. There it is. Another 46 out of Philly. All right, so let's take a look at the Ender here. We have 1946 out of Philly, which we've seen. And it's not in bad shape. We're going to add it. It is our third 46 out of Philly for the box. Okay, roll 23 gave me our 5th Canadian of the box. It was numbers up, so here we go, 1976. There it is. We will add it right there. Well, roll number 16 is going to give us a loud bang. Another Ender. Look at that. Canadian bird scent. We've only found a few of those already so far. But I'll take it. I'll add it to my collection. I don't have a problem with that. This seems to be the box of Enders. Well, let me get it open up and see if there's anything else in it. All right, we are exactly halfway in the box. And I got number side up again, 1971, out of Canada. Number 6. Okay, roll 36 leaves us with our 7th Canadian of the box. And it is a 1978. Roll 38. That's going to give us our 8th Canadian of the box. And it is a 1984. 9. But really? Another ender of something? Well, I'll open it up, see if there's anything in it. I'm not scared. Roll 43. They're going to give us another Canadian. I believe this is number 9. And it is a 1979. Very next roll. And it yet continues. I didn't even look before I opened the roll. But as soon as I laid it out, right there it is. Another ender in this box. Unbelievable. Most enders ever. I'll have to go back and count them. But look at that right there. Let's take a look. Look at it. 1959 hanging out right behind it. Make sure that's not a mule. Okay, it's not. And then I'll check that 2000 right there and see if it's a white AM. But let's see what this is. 1949. All right. We will add it right there. It's out of Philly. And, we haven't done this in a while. So let's see if we got anything else in this one. Not seeing anything. Nope. It doesn't look like it. I'll check through for any varieties like that 2000 that was down there. And we'll keep going. All right, roll 46. Gives us a 1958 out of Denver. And this is roll 47 with a foreign. Oh, excuse me. Roll 47 with the 10th foreign of the box and 10th Canadian, 1984. Roll 48, and we have yet another Canadian, 1965. I believe that's number 11. Okay, so here we are. Let's look at a recap here. I do have 4 1974 S mints, and I have 2 1970 S mints. I got right there 43 1979s. There is, looks like 15 1969s. I have 6 from 1959, no mules. I have, you see, these are the 2009s I found. 3 of the birth and early childhood, 3 formative years, 4 of the professional life, and 2 presidency. I have the long row of Canadians, topped off with, which one was it? No, it was one of these. Right there it is, the bird scent. And then we had 2 1960 Denvers. I'll check those later for small date. We have 51, 55, 256, 57, and 58 Denver. We have the 49, 3 46s, 45, 2 44s, and the star of the show, 1918. So that's the winner of the box, 1918. Alright, as always, I had a fun hunt. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks for watching. Here's the routine. Down below, down in there, is my email address if you want to send anything. Below that is my P.O. box. That's where you send items. Excuse me. And other than that, I just got to say once again, Thanks for watching, and get your hobby on.